Joseph here from Eightcap. So let's have a look at Bitcoin on the daily chart. Now we can see a couple of interesting things going on at the moment. So it does look like we have a bit of a distribution type pattern forming at the moment in this area. We have some pretty hard set resistance coming in, and we are around that 72 area, and then we have some pretty decent support setting up as well around 61, just below really 62. So I think that's going to be the battle for the rest of the week. We've seen the two attempts by sellers here, and let's come back down to the 0.236 fib point. Now it's been rejected each time we've seen a move back up. We do wonder though how much more determination buyers do have at this level, with the overall really influences and feeling of the market at the moment being a little bit negative and bearish, especially with indexes coming off, and we're seeing more of a move back into safe havens like gold, for instance. The dollar is also tracking quite well, with a few things going on, overseas, obviously, with some of the latest things in the Middle East. But I don't know if I personally feel that what's happening in Bitcoin and other cryptos at the moment is solely related to some of those tensions. Bitcoin has and could be also treated as a hedge or a flight to safety. So at the moment it doesn't look like it is. So that's what leads me to feel maybe there's some pretty decent profit taking going on at the moment. It's pretty widespread as well. It's not just really affecting the minor coins. It's affecting Bitcoin, Ethereum, and quite a few. So we can see this beautiful trend we've had up here. Markets pull back. We do see, corrections in markets trends, so it's not uncommon. So I think really the next question we have here is: are we going to see this support continue to hold out, and will we see this pattern here continue to push on? And then we'll have to analyze and work out the next step from there. Or do we see sellers continue to pepper and make a new push of breaking through it? And could we end up back at this main trend line, which is around the 0.382 fib point? So that's also a fast retracement point if we did see buyers start to find support and bounce off it. So zooming in a bit, we'll just have a look at the price a bit. Now, sorry, this Fibonacci retracement tool is quite bright. Sorry. We'll just have to play with that. But we can see here we've had a break of the fast trend. We've had a lower high, a break of that trend here. And now we've had a nice move down. We've had two failed moves by buyers. Very nice looking bull trap here. That was yesterday. We've had a fade all the way down, trapping people and forcing further shorts or anyone that was coming in long, looking for that potential, push higher at this point. And now we're seeing that feeding on today with further selling. So the real key for sellers is a break of this level, a move back into this level, and a break of that low. If we do see that, that could be telling us something is occurring on the seller side. If we do see another fail and hold at this level, and then move back up with a higher low, that could be telling us that this range is going to continue, and we could even see another test up to potentially up to 70. But first things first, we need to see that pattern come into play first. So for us, really moving forward, looking at the longer term picture, we're going to see if sellers can break this support area here. We're going to move back down to test and find support in the next Fibonacci point down, which also lines up with that trend line here. Otherwise, if we do see a hold here, we're going to see this consolidation, this distribution type pattern remain in play. And will we see that chew up a bit more time before you see another test by sellers to try and get back to the trend line? The other alternative is that support continues to hold out. We have another couple of face breaks lower, and then we see another move back up to test the top of the range. So they're really the things we're looking for at the moment. But seller momentum at this stage does look pretty firm, but we'd like to see Bitcoin sort of try and get going into London session further to the downside to really give a bit more credence to the idea that sellers are going to look to try and break that support. So we'll see what happens here, but this pattern at the moment, in my eyes, does look a bit more towards the seller's point of control, but we do need to see that confirmation come in. So there's our thoughts on price at the moment. If you have any comments, agree or disagree, or would like to add anything you think we've missed, please drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, wish you all the best to your trading. Thanks very much for tuning in, and bye for now.